welcome back to the Beach Mom Bookworm. I am Tiffany. I'm so glad y'all found me again today. My channel is all about cozy mysteries and romance books, and today these are my favorite cozy mysteries that I started this year. So new series that I started this year. These are the favorite of all of them because boy did I start a bunch, and I think that there's 9, maybe there's 10. I'm not really sure, but alas. I want to know what your favorite new cozies were of 2022. Anything else that you want to talk about with cozies? Down in the comments is the place to do it. On your way down to comment, don't forget to stop, hit the subscription and the notification bell. Notification bell is going to tell you when I put out new videos each and every single week so you don't miss anything. And the subscription keeps my channel growing, which has been amazing. I can't thank you enough. I'm having so much fun and it's free. So it's the best bargain in town right now. All right, my favorite new cozy mystery series of 2022 in 3, 2, 1, go! All right, real quick, let's go through some announcements. On Monday, we have reading sprints at 7 p.m. Eastern. Those are either on Lee's channel from Dark Roots Creations or Storm from Storm Reads. They switch off each week. They're both amazing. Make sure you go subscribe to them so you don't miss anything. On Thursdays, we have reading sprints on Sarah's channel from The Bookish Knitter. She is so awesome. Go subscribe. Her and I are going to be doing a new series this year about, she reads a ton of category romances, and I have never read them before, so we're kind of collabing, and I'm so excited about it. She is awesome. All right, those are at 7 p.m. as well. And then on Saturdays, we have the Killing Time with Cozies, live every Saturday at 4 p.m. on this channel. I was going to tell you the schedule. So on January 7th, we have a general chat. We laugh, we chat, we read. There you go. It's so much fun. On the 14th, we have our first scavenger hunt. It is a main character who has a unique job. Unique job is very subjective. So whatever you think is unique is perfectly fine. Come share it with us because we always find a lot of new, amazing books. We also still do reading sprints, the whole bit. It's a blast. There are no spoilers. So if you didn't read one or, are worried about somebody spoiling another book, we just tell the premise and kind of share our books that we found. On the 21st, we have the second scavenger hunt of the month. It is clothing in the title or on the cover. We are not nitpicky. So whatever you interpret, if you have a person on the cover, they're probably wearing clothes. Maybe not, but most likely they are. It counts. Come join us. Tell us about the book you found. On the 28th, oh boy, I'm so excited about this. We're doing our first discussion of book 1 from the Southern Sewing Circle series. We're going to read the entire series this year for a read along, 1 book a month. So book 1 on the 28th is So Deadly, number 1 in the Southern Sewing Circle series. This is by Elizabeth Lynn Casey, aka Laura Bradford. Come join us for that. It's going to be so much fun. Again, no spoilers. So even if you don't want to take part, you're welcome to still join the Saturday read. We'll still be doing sprints. And although we'll be talking about the book, if we kind of get into where we think there might be spoilers, we'll make that just one time period. And then so nobody has to worry about hearing anything they don't want to hear. All right. Those are our announcements. Now it's time for my favorite new cozies of 2022. These were so awesome and I can't wait to tell you about them. Some of these probably won't be too much a surprise because when I read something I really love, I'm generally very vocal about it, but here we go. These are in no particular order. I did not rank them because there's no way I could. I loved each and every one of these. Oh, okay. So the first favorite series of the year, new series, is the Maple Syrup series by Catherine Bruns. There's only 1 out. There's 2 is on the way, and its title is really fun, and I always mess it up. So I'm not going to try because I can't even remember off the top of my head. But book 2 is scheduled, has a title. Can't wait. The first one in the series is A Doomful of Sugar. Again, by Catherine Bruns, is set in Vermont. Our main character is Layla. She comes back to her family's maple syrup farm in Vermont after a tragedy in her family, and boy, I loved the first book. The location, maple syrup. It was cozy. I love the side characters, and I loved her love interest. So I'm so excited for this series to continue. Oh, so good. Next up is the Noodle Shop series. Oh, I love this series. I've listened to books 1 through, it's either 4 or 5, whichever the last one to come out on audio was, and I've been waiting the whole rest of the year for the next one to come out. It hasn't. I don't know if they're going to. So regardless, I'm going to finish this series and be caught up because Vivian Chin is going to be at Malice this year in April, and I just want to be 100% caught up because I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you about this series. The first book is called Death by Dumpling. It says, welcome to the Holy Noodle House, where the Chinese food is to die for. The last place Lana Lee, which is our main character, thought she would ever end up is back at her family's restaurant. But after a brutal breakup and a dramatic workplace walkout, she figures that helping wait tables is the best option to putting her life back together. I just have something with big families, and I love restaurant cozies. So putting the two together, and it's magic. I love this series. Next up is a series I'm really shocked to make the list. I didn't start it till very late in the year, but I read 3 right in a row, which should tell you something. It was so much fun. It is the Ghostly Southern series by Tanya Kappas. The first book is called A Ghostly Undertaking. I highly recommend this series. I think it's very underrated. I really love Tanya Kappas's writing, but I don't hear about this series a whole lot, and it is so worth the read. It's set in Kentucky. It features an undertaker, Emily Raines. She works at her family's funeral home called Eternal Slumber, and she sees ghosts. So the town is a very small, close-knit southern town, and they're all like, oh, she's got funeral trauma. It's like, apparently the people think that she's a little wacky because she's been around too many dead people for like in the funeral business, and so now she's seeing and hearing ghosts. But the truth is, she's really seeing and hearing ghosts. So, it's so much fun. The ghosts come, they want her help in finding eternal rest, and Emily's kind of stuck helping them out. It is fantastic. I can't say enough. The characters are hilarious. Her grandmother's a little spitfire. I love that character. It's done so well. Next up is the Books and Biscuits series. I read both of these. I absolutely loved them because I love the characters. I love the food description. Ooh, when I say I love the characters, one of the characters in this is probably one of my best new characters introduced. I just love it. So the first book is called Body and Soul Food. This is by Abby Collette. She's going to be at Malice. I'm so excited. I don't know if another one comes out, but if it comes out before April, I'm on it. This is set in Washington. It says, when Kobe Hill and Keaton Rutledge were orphaned at age 2, they were separated, but their unbreakable connection lingered. Years later, they reunite and decide to make up for lost time and capitalize on their shared interests by opening up a well-stocked bookstore and a cozy soul food cafe. This takes place in the Pacific Northwest. I love the characters in this. I love Kobe's foster parent. So Keaton was adopted and Kobe stayed within the foster care system until he aged out. His foster mom is amazing. She's in all the books. I absolutely love that character. And Kobe. So they are twin brother and sister. Kobe is one of the best written characters. I absolutely love him. He is so empathetic. He's so understanding. I absolutely love him, and I love this series. The first one was fantastic, and the second one was even better. I can't wait for the next one. Next up, this is not going to be too much of a surprise, the Cheese Shop series, Team Cheese by Karina Moss. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love this series. So the first book is called Cheddar Off Dead. This features cheesemonger Willa Bauer, who is proving that sweet dreams are made of cheese. Yes, they are. She's opening her very own French-inspired cheese shop, Curds and Whey, in the heart of the Sonoma Valley. The small town of Yarrow Glen is Willa's fresh start, and she's determined to make it a success. The first 2 books are out in this series, and I can't recommend it enough. Again, the side characters, the town, the cheese. You had me at cheese. It's written well. Everything about it is A+. It's fantastic. This next one's going to be no shock. I've talked about it a lot because it's awesome. It's the Jane Austen series by Laura Levine. The first book is called This Pen for Hire. So this is set in Los Angeles. It features Jane Austen. She owns a writing service, and she will pretty much write anything for money. Resumes, brochures, jingles, personal ads, whatever you want, she will write. This features her cat. She has a really great neighbor that is hilarious. Her parents they have moved to Tampa to retire in Florida. And well, they moved to where they actually moved to. It was chosen because her mother wanted to be closer to QVC because she thought her packages would come faster. That was the sole reason that they chose the location they did, which is hysterical. They write emails to the main character, and you get both emails from dad and mom. Everything about this is hysterical. This might not be everybody's cup of tea because sometimes the writing can be self-deprecating, but to me, it's done in a very humorous way, very cheeky. I really, really love it. And the last one, I only read the first one in this series, but it still made the list. That's how much I really actually enjoyed this series. I went back and looked, and I was like, oh, it is the Berry Basket series. The first book is called Dying for Strawberries. This is by Sharon Farrow. This is on my list of series I want to get caught up on. There are 5 in this series. They're all ebook only, but I just love it so much. This is set in Michigan. It features Marley, who returns to sandy shores of Michigan and now owns the Berry Basket. And the Berry Basket is everything berry. Anything you can think of that can be berry scented, berry flavored, it is. Bakery items, candles, salsas, jams, chapstick, you get the idea. I just love everything about it. It was so cozy. I just can't wait to get to the second one. All right, everyone, that is my list of the new series that I started that were my favorites of 2022. I would love to hear what your favorites of 2022 are. Give me a big thumbs up for this video, and until next time, may all your future reads be 5 stars. Bye, everybody!